ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the luxuriousness that is this video game. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. What a weird title. What is a tropical freeze?
Oh, was I supposed to answer that? Oops.
It's sort of a joke question.
Oh, rhetorical question?
Yeah. What is...
It's like, ¿Dónde está? Where's the tropical freeze?
Where's the tropical freeze? This freeze...
There it is! Come on, vámonos! Let's go to the tropical freeze to save Donkey Kong Country!
Okay. I did not expect that.
Well, I watched Dora the Explorer back when I was little.
I just didn't think Dora would be brought up in that context, but you know what? That's pretty good. Let's go to the tropical freeze to save Donkey Kong Country! Now where's my...
Let's get to it! I know that we can do it!
I'm the map, baby. Wait, I can't say that shit now. Fuck!
Wait, oh. That took me a minute.
Can't say that phrase. Hate it here. Alright, well. Alright, well. Now the thing with this game is that we got two different modes. We have the normal mode that is the intended difficulty of the game, and then we have funky mode where you can play as Funky Kong and he's absolutely fickin' ripped. And by ripped I mean he's kind of he's pretty broken. Like you can break the levels in half with him. It is pretty fun, but it also removes a lot of the challenging aspects of the game. So depends on which one is more interesting. I'm leaning a bit more towards original mode, but I've never done a full funky mode run of this game.
Have you already done a normal mode in this channel?
I did through a Let's Play. I did years ago. It's unlisted though. I think it's still in a playlist, but like, oh,
Are you all gonna finish the machines? No, you're not. Do I have to do it for you?
Let's see. Must I flip a coin?
You could just do normal mode since the actual Let's Play is in the, unlisted. This is just to hang out.
Yeah, this is just for funsies because Tropical Freeze is based. Now let's check in on the current state of our apes, who are currently, if it will load, we're currently having a massive celebration.
I think it's got a birthday party, right?
Yes, it is. It is a birthday party. It's Donkey Kong's birthday. Look at the whole DK family together. I just noticed the picture in the background of their house with Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's disembodied heads.
Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention.
There's a picture in the background of Donkey Kong's house, of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, and it's just their heads smiling at the camera, like floating heads. I just noticed that.
That's funny. Yep, there's one, and then there's about to be two. Yeah, this team can't play. Oh, no! Team Rocket goes off again!
Team Donkey Kong is flying off into the distance. Why does the Ice King look threatening? Because we don't know what he looks like.
This is just from word of mouth, but I've heard that the final boss was, like, overwhelming or something.
It's pretty hard. I don't think it's the hardest thing ever, but it's definitely harder than any boss in Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Is it at least, like, a fun hard?
It's pretty fun. I guess it is better than the final boss in Donkey Kong Country Returns.
I mean, I wouldn't say that the final boss in Returns is all that bad. Although it is a bit of a letdown with how difficult it is. I mean, it's fun for some parts, but then everything else is kind of just...
Yeah, some would say it's anticlimactic. Even though our home territory just got frozen over and we're miles and miles upon miles and miles away from it, this is a jolly, happy-ass game. Look at me, I'm on a fucking water slide. And now I'm swimming.
Wait, they have the breathe meter?
Yeah, so unlike Returns, you can actually swim in this game. The thing is,
Yay, you won't drown like Sonic, in the sense that, like, you can actually swim.
you can actually swim and not just get stuck to the ground. Yes, there is a breath meter, which is odd because none of the other Donkey Kong Country games have a breath meter, but you know what? I'll take it because the swimming is actually quite fun in this game. Hello, Star. Sorry I haven't said anything. Been very focused on the deep, enriching lore of the DK crew. Hedgehogs are bad at swimming. Yes. Yes, they are. I mean, so from what I've seen, they kind of float on the water, or they can kind of float in the water, but they're just kind of curled up into a ball when they do that. Oh yeah! One thing I should immediately point out about this game is that the blowing mechanic is gone.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's good. Because, or at least to me, it's good. Because it means no more stopping in place to crouch and then spam the X button to do a massive blow. Let's see here.
There is something there you can... Yep, there you go. I'm getting smarter.
You're learning the DK telegraphs. Hello, Diddy Kong. Welcome to the scene, buddy.
Who is on this floor? There's a Finn. Alright, cool. And meanwhile, I'm gonna do some Dandy's World because I feel like it.
Some dandy whirl.
Because my next main that I'm probably gonna get is Astro.
That'll be interesting. I really want Sprout. Probably try again to get if I can get any amount of research from this Sprout Hour, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see.
Yippee!
That sounds pretty interesting.
What does?
Star said in the chat that Pineapple plans on streaming this weekend.
Okay. I'm guessing it's like a tier list. Or is it a Hunger Games star? There. It's just me, or am I seeing scraps often now?
In the Twisted Scraps?
Yeah, Twisted Scraps, yeah.
I haven't seen Twisted Scraps in a hot minute.
I have encountered a lot of Twisted Scraps last night, too. You know what? Bet. I'm distracting.
It's like a collab stream between who? Unless if that's a secret.
Yeah, Scraps is pretty slow, which I can tolerate.
The levels in this game are so much more dynamic, and like a lot of levels in the, or not a lot of levels, but there's some levels in this game that like have the camera twisting and turning all over the place, and it's sick.
Come on, get in, get in, get in! There we go.
Cards, he's been sending stream links there lately.
What?
I asked Star who the collab stream Pineapple's planning is with. He says cards. He's been sending stream links there recently in GM chat.
Okay.
I don't really know what he's talking about, but
I think he means the group chat in Discord.
oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know the chat he's talking about. Oh yeah, in this game, when you have a partner, if you press both bumpers at the same time when the meter is full, it causes a screen nuke.
Scream nuke? Like a...
Or screen nuke. Like, basically defeats all the enemies on screen.
Oh, okay. Kinda like the paint ability or the mic ability in Kirby.
Pretty much.
Which, side note, I will say, the paint ability in Kirby, I think it only appears in Kirby Superstar Ultra. And I think they revised it in Triple Deluxe, I think?
Oh yeah. I haven't played, what is it? I haven't played Triple Deluxe in forever.
I still have the cartridge.
I wish I did. But I have a completely, legally, stacked 3DS, so I can play it whenever I want. Level dose. Yeah.
So just like the last game, do you need to collect the Kong letters to get the secret levels?
Yeah, same case with this game. If you to get to the secret levels, you gotta collect all the Kong letters, but you know, that's all it's asked from you each level. So I will be doing the exact same thing.
Try to be sneaky, huh? Let's
Ow.
try Shrimpo.
I could be wrong, but like, I think the Kong letters might be easier in this game. I don't know, that could just be me misremembering things. Oh yeah! I almost forgot.
What's up?
New Kong partners in this game. Now there's
Alright, like Dixie and Cranky.
Yes. Dixie Kong is now part of the DK crew. And she is feckin' busted.
Like, how busted?
She's basically she basically makes Diddy Kong obsolete. She both serves as a hover if you like tap the button, but if you hold the button, she's basically a second jump, which is fucking absurd.
Oh wow.
It really does make Diddy Kong feel obsolete in comparison.
That's funny.
It's like, yeah, once you have Dixie Kong on your sideline, you're never gonna want to go back to Diddy Kong. No! I can't.
Oh, that's an oof.
Can't believe I let that shit happen. I'm supposed to be the DK master. No, I'm not. Oh yeah, another thing. I thought the soundtrack in Returns was good. Holy shit. This game's soundtrack is something else.
Actually, now that you mentioned it earlier with Triple Deluxe, how much have you played it? Have you played the entire thing?
I did back when it was new. I did all of the what was it? I did you know, I did the whole game. I did DDD tour. I did the arena, but I could never do the true arena because I sucked.
I did, and I defeated Sectonia.
Yeah, I thought I nearly beat it, but then I was like, oh my god, finally, I'm done with this shit. And then, then it turns out, True Arena Sectonia has a second phase. I'm like, you have got to be shitting me.
Oh my god, just you said that, Roger, just open up a Roger.
Roger on Roger action. That's the true way of life right there.
I'm sure some sick fuck has made that type of fan art.
Oh my god. No! No! I just realized the fucking potential of Twisteds and normal characters in that fucking game. For
Doppelgangers.
for DeviantArt. That's some fucking self-cessed right there. Nope. Nope, wait, I gotta look up the term. I forgot.
I think we've done that before in like one of our calls.
I did, but I gotta look it up for the stream.
I forgot the term because I couldn't care to remember.
Okay,
Excuse me, sorry.
Autosexuality.
Remember?
The autosexuality in the autosexuality in the Dandy's World community is gonna go fucking crazy.
For
on
real.
DeviantArt.
I mean, they kind of already have with some characters from what I've seen on Google.
Oh, good lord.
Of course, not gonna be specific for your own ears.
Yeah, I don't want to know what kind of contraptions people have built on that. All I'll say is that if any of them involve Toodles, you're a sick fuck.
I won't say anything about that.
Please.
Because you know somebody at some point has had to draw that garbage.
No. I like to believe people are innocent.
Brother, if anything exists, it's bound to have a doppelganger.
Son of a biscuit, dude. Why can't humanity be a normal concept?
I don't know. It's mainly from people who are terminally online.
Ow! You fucking shark piece of shit.
A goofy creature.
Goofy munch shark piece of shit.
Oh.
I'm gonna evict you from the water.
Wait, Ryder, did I tell you about that, about a message someone sent me on my birthday last year?
Oh god, your most recent birthday?
Yeah, my recent birthday, remember?
I do remember, you know, your most recent birthday. I'm trying to, what did they send?
It was something, I have to remember. It was something, oh right, it was, one of my friends was like, Happy Womb Eviction Day.
Right, I remember that now. Happy Womb Eviction Day. That's crazy, honestly.
I don't know how they came up with that shit, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, gosh. No. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Brittany, wait, Brittany, are you a distractor? Oh boy, that is a scraps. Oof.
Let's see here. Puzzle piece. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Alright, let's see here. I'm going to get the DK. I hate it here. Now you see, this is normally where we'd be done with the level and move on. But you see, I hate being a completionist, so we're actually going back.
You're actually completing this level?
Not per se in the traditional sense of collecting all the puzzle pieces. Nah, there's something I skimmed over that we need to return to the level for. Something that's introduced in this game. And to speed up the process, I will speedrun the living shit out of this level.
Okay.
I will speedrun the living shit out of this level to make the process faster.
No, I don't want you to die, I don't want you to die. Go, 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 go. Yay, I saved Roger. I feel happy.
You saved the Roger. You know what? There was a question I was about to ask you about a specific YouTube channel that we like to make fun of, but I'm gonna save that till after the stream. I need to remember.
What channel was it?
Was it? Let's just say it's... let's just say it's one that, I know what channel it is. Let's just say it's one that milks the ever-loving shit out of Sprunky.
Oh wait, you mean the... No, not examinations.
Alright, I'll just say it, Game Tunes.
Right. I mean, I already knew that, because I showed it to you.
Oh yeah, so here's the thing I was missing. So down here, we're gonna swim down deep into this very deep gulch that only we can get through as Dixie Kong, sorry. Because she's basically a jet turbo thing.
Sweet.
That sounds iffy when I say it, but there's a portal! Gasp! It's a portal! And what does this portal do, you might ask? Well, you see, this game likes to take a page from New Super Mario Bros. A little bit too much because every world, at least once or twice, has a bleeding secret exit. And that is how you get to the alternate levels this time around.
Basically, secret worlds. Secret levels, sorry. Secret levels.
Basically secret levels, and you no longer have to go to the shop to buy a key to unlock said levels.
Sweet.
Okay.
Come on, Roger.
Well, since I mentioned the channel, I might as well ask. I might as well say I'm surprised Game Tune. I think it's Game Tunes. I think that's the channel name. I'm surprised they haven't milked the living shit out of Dandy's World.
Now that you say that, I'm surprised they haven't either, because Danny's World is really actually.
Dandy's World.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up really quickly. Let me see.
Dandy's World is frickin' everywhere.
Game Tunes.
Like Dandy.
Hold on thought. Yeah, Sprunky. Squid Game, Sprunky. Crap, little Sprunkies. It's just full of Sprunkies.
It's just full of Sprunky. Yes. Let's milk the tech demo game.
Uh-oh. I hear a V.
Let's milk the tech demo game far more than it ever needed to be milked. Let's see here.
Brother, hear these thumbnails that I have in front of me. Gray and Winda get married.
Gasp! I didn't see that coming.
Massive gasp. I'm so surprised, man.
Oh my god, I have to see where this goes. I'm going to click on this video to find out what direction this show is going to take with its luxurious romance writing.
Then there is the sad story of Sprunky Mustard.
What the fuck is a Sprunky Mustard?
I don't know. I really don't know, brother.
I'm convinced that channel did not do an iota of research on Sprunky before milking the absolute lard out of it.
Bro, they have like almost 12 million subscribers. And I bet like 70% of that is children.
I wonder if there's a way to go like into some kind of Wayback Machine, see how many subscribers they had before they milked the ever-loving shit out of Sprunky.
From what I can remember, they used to do a bunch of like back when Among Us was popular, they used to make Among Us videos. And they were decent, right? They were like decent animations and like kind of haha funnies.
Mm-hmm.
But then they moved on to like Friday Night Funkin', which in itself wasn't that bad.
I mean,
But then they of course began the whole farming content spree, where a boyfriend, or in the case of that word, player, goes through adventures of meeting like different characters from different mods of the actual Friday Night Funkin' community. And can I just say this right here? They made girlfriends so fucking annoying. Not just the voice, but just being so stupid.
So
And not the good kind either. More just like, more just getting mad at player for, let's say, I don't know. Like, okay, there's a video where boyfriend and girlfriend find a homeless dog, right? In the alleyway. And girlfriend's like, oh, I really want to bring that dog home, right? And player's like, I don't know, that looks kind of rabid. I don't think we should take it home. And girlfriend's like, so ungrateful, get it please. And so he does. He gets bitten. No shock. Wow, what a shocker. He got bit by a rabid dog.
By a rabid dog. Who would have thunk? This is a plot twist out of fucking Max and Ruby.
And girlfriend's like, oh, you're so cute. With the dog, right? But, hold up. Wait a minute. That dog's actually a wolf. So you know where this is going.
I'm so surprised by this revelation that this dog is actually a wolf. Who would have thunk? I'm fucking dead.
And so, boyfriend then slowly becomes a werewolf, and girlfriend, being the absolute nice girlfriend that she is, and being sarcastic, obviously. She's actually no, I think I'm putting too much hate for girlfriend in the episode, but overall, like, it's not just that episode alone. There's like other episodes that she's in that has girlfriend be such a toxic individual towards player. And sure, player doesn't really do himself any favors by being a jerk sometimes, but at least some of his jerkness is justified.
So is player the name of boyfriend
I just got 2 V's in a row.
Let me ask you this. Is player the name of boyfriend in the show, or
In Game Tunes, yes.
in Game Tunes? Is it the same boyfriend?
Like, visually?
Yeah, like visually.
Yes.
So does the official game call him boyfriend?
Yes. Official game calls him boyfriend, but for Game Tunes World, they call boyfriend player.
Did they not do an iota of research?
No, I think they did that on purpose because in Among Us, the main character is player.
Oh. Okay, well.
So in canonical universe, the player from Among Us switched to Friday Funkin', and they still refer to themselves as player.
Oh. Okay, never
That's
mind.
some Game Tunes lore that you just learned.
Never mind, I forgot that Game Tunes had an extended lore.
Yeah, especially the fact that when player moved to Friday Funkin', there was an episode where he came back to Among Us to play with girlfriend, and the Among Us players were like, "Hey, player, it's been a fat minute. How have you been, man?" Yeah, no, it's canonical that he moved to Friday Funkin'.
Damn. Man. I remember when... This was so long ago at this point. I remember when Friday Night Funkin' was supposed to get a full game on, like, Steam and shit. And it was like, there was a whole Kickstarter for it. I don't think it ever happened.
Well, they made updates to the official game, I guess.
Like on there. Like on Newgrounds.
Yeah, on their official game. No mod, nothing.
I wonder why they didn't go for the full game direction, try and make some money out of it.
Because they're already dead from the Kickstarter.
I guess so,
What?
yeah.
Shocker!
What a surprise. Also, we have Cranky Kong. Not the reason this game is delayed, actually. It was some other reason. I don't remember. Hey, we got Cranky Kong. Hey, DK, I'm here for you in this adventure this time. Now, I can't do my raspy-ass voice forever because I've got a severe case of cold from the ice dragon that was just unleashed upon us. But I'll let you play with my stick.
I just read. Sprout just spawned. Like, I have encountered 2 Vs and a Sprout so far. This is floor 11. That's crazy. Alright, just leave me alone, Sprout. Let me do my thing.
Sorry to disappoint you, stream, but that is the only time I'm doing a Cranky Kong voice this run. I think I've had my fill.
And also the fact that you aren't feeling well.
Yeah, I'm sick. I don't wanna be more sick.
Oh my god!
I mean the title of the stream doesn't lie. I'm playing Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, but this game is cold. I actually have a cold. It's in beaming, chat.
Yeah, it's called convenience.
It's called convenient theming. Please don't get sick.
This is what is going on my screen, brother. Oh my god. So many things going on. So many tentacles being spawned by Sprout.
You know, if you... Son of a bitch, you ran into a Sprout. I fucking hate my life.
Brother, were you not listening?
I'm sorry, my brain is a little bit cuckoo at the moment.
Oh, please. Hurry up, 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 hurry up. Yeah, I'll distract. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go! Come on, Goop, come on, come on, come on, go, 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 go! We actually made it, okay.
Yippee!
That's it, I need to play more after this stream if you got lucky enough to have a Sprout.
And I also said that I counter 2 Vs.
2 Vs. Alright, let's see here. Bonk.
I will say, this whole, like, island area, with all of these, like, destroyed, or ruined, or eroded, like, buildings and whatnot,
Oh yeah.
is actually pretty cool.
Oh yeah, no.
I dig it.
Oh yeah, no, the locales in this game are fucking fantastic. Like, they are crazy, and it only gets better from here.
Okay.
This game is... I don't know how else to describe it, it's peak. Like an ice peak! Okay, I'm gonna fucking stop. Alright, well I gotta play this again to get the normal route.
So also like Super Mario Bros. Wii, where if you get the secret, you still need to go back to get the normal.
Yeah. Well, luckily, I get to speedrun this level as Cranky Kong, nonetheless. And believe it or not, despite his age, Cranky Kong is a fucking speedrun machine in this game.
I've heard about it, yeah.
He's he's fucking dead right now, but you know,
Bro, you just started.
you see, I'm being a bit reckless. I'm trying to go fast, trying to achieve a flow state.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, brother.
But the game says, here's a big fat arrow in your knee.
Yeah, here's a big ass. Fuck you.
I'm pretty confident in my ability to go fast in this area, though. Look at how bouncy I am. Look at how much momentum I have. Never fucking mind, he's dead.
Brother, you got slow down, brother. Slow down.
I'm Cranky Kong. I have to go fast.
You're not obligated to go fast.
I know.
really gonna risk it, huh, Ginger? Alright.
For those who don't know, chat, Ginger is a popular character in... Ginger,
Oh my god, Roger.
Ginger is a popular character in Dandy's world, just so we're clear.
Actually, I don't even know how popular Ginger is.
She's probably not that popular. I just had to say that. Also, I forgot how fucking amazing Cranky Kong's beard looks. Holy shit, that is some amazing beard rendering technology. I forgot that this game was an impressive feat.
Oh boy, another blackout. And another sprout. This is 2 sprouts in a row. I'm getting lucky.
Alright, busted Bayou. Excuse me.
Bro, everybody in the chat, in my end, with my dandy group are losing it because they're saying sprout blackout.
You ran into...
What? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just the realization, it glossed over my head, but the realization that you found yet another sprout. I need to capitalize on this sprout hour.
Yeah, I've encountered a lot of mains.
Yeah, I'm joining you after this, no matter what state I'm in.
Sure, man?
Yeah, I'll do it. I don't feel too bad right now. So...
And someone died. It's probably a Roger. Wait, Sprout close to me? Oh my god. I better move. Yeah, you're not dragging me, Ginger. I'm sorry.
For those who don't know, Ginger is a character in Dandy's...
No, you really said, man.
No, I know. That's the joke. That's the joke. See, the reason I'm saying that is the reason I don't know if I'm allowed to say on stream. Dixie Kong is dead.
Yeah, I heard.
She will be remembered for being...
There was that and one more machine somewhere, and they completed the machine that I primed! For those of you who don't know, priming a machine means...
Priming a machine is a technique used in Dandy's world to easily get out of the floor as quick as possible.
Or, to put it more simply, almost finishing up a machine so that way when you're done with most machines on that area, you can just pop that machine and be done near the elevator.
Pretty much. Alright, let's see here. Give me the puzzle piece! Okay, no voice training. I'm sick. This is sickness with Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is the healer of all illnesses. As they
He'll put a smile on your face.
Put a smile on your face. And look at him go. Didn't he just make you happy?
Where is that last machine? For those who don't, okay, I'm gonna stop.
Okay. I only say that with Ginger because because I don't know if calling people I don't remember if calling people ginger is offensive or not.
That's a South Park thing.
Oh, never mind. I'm still gonna do it.
Did you watch the episode of South Park where fucking Cartman disses gingers at their school, and so Kyle and Pure, just to pull a haha funny on him, just to give him taste of his own medicine, they dress him up to look like a ginger while he's sleeping. And then when Cartman wakes up, he like goes to the bathroom and he sees himself as a ginger, and he's like, Mom! I'm a ginger! Right? And they go to the doctor, and the doctor's like, yep, you caught gingeritis.
Oh my god.
And then, get this, Cartman then makes a ginger revolution with all the gingers from the school to get revenge on those who wronged gingers.
What the fuck? Was this back during the heyday of South Park?
I don't remember. I need this. And I need that too.
Trunk twister.
It is like my dad my dad likes to pop that episode in whenever it appears because my mom is also ginger.
That's...
Well, not like purely ginger, but like has some ginger blood.
Interesting.
And I myself only have like a couple of freckles on my nose, so I'm only like 3, maybe 5% ginger. And also get this, during the ginger revolution episode, Cartman makes the ginger kids kidnap Kyle, Stan, and Kenny, and in pure South Park fashion, they also they also have them kill Kenny and pull the whole "Oh my God, they killed Kenny! You bastards!"
Normal.
And then before Kyle is sacrificed in an actual pit of lava. I'm not joking. In an actual pit of lava, Kyle like whispers to him, basically telling him that you're not a ginger, right? And then Cartman, in pure shock, is like, and the gingers are like, "Are we gonna sacrifice Kyle?" And he's like, on second thought, I have a alternative to deal with Kyle." And they're like, "Well, why the chain of heart? Kyle clearly said something to you. What happened, right?" And Kyle's like, and Cartman's like, nothing. Let's just hold hands and just forget everything that happened." And then they do.
Dang.
I am myself, like, I enjoy South Park myself. I watched these amount of episodes. Oh, that's a Toodles! That's an ankle biter! Get the hell away from me!
So the minecart levels in this game are pretty sick.
Like, how sick?
Oh, they do some fancy camera work in these.
Ooh, okay. A smoke bomb? Yes, please. Let's see, what do we have? We got...
I don't remember if it's...
Oh, Rock's almost done.
I don't know if it's entirely the case, but, was it... to my knowledge, these are synced to the music this time. Hallelujah.
Like, listen.
Or at least it's dynamic.
It's like flexible enough to where like it matches.
Yeah, it matches based on the situation you're in at the moment. Specifically the later minecart levels, but it does it for this as well. which is probably not as crazy as the first one, but the camera's doing some fun shit here.
Ooh, it's not a straight line anymore.
Not a straight line. It's it's twisted and bending. I'm killing myself.
Finally, no blackout.
Tragic because I wanted to do this in one go.
Ooh. Okay, almost got caught. Thank you. You're so sweet, Goobs. I love you.
No boobs left behind. Actually, no, wait, it's just a looping track. I'm stupid. Oh my god, Donkey Kong is fucking dead. No, he's not.
That's a nice little cutscene.
Yeah, mid-level cutscene. And now I'm gonna off myself. Just kidding.
Wait, why?
Nah,
Did you miss a comm piece?
No, I was just making a joke because you can swim in this game.
Oh, okay.
It's like, well, I finished it, now I'm just gonna jump in the water. Alright, I can swim.
Alright, Goops, I'm working as fast as I can because the sprout may or may not have perished.
Cutscene right. You know what? It kinda does. It is kinda like Crash 4.
Crash 4?
Crash Bandicoot 4. A
Oh, like...
Yeah, a lot of levels in that game would have mid-level cutscenes that transition into the next area.
Okay. That's sweet.
I'm pretty sure that whole game is kind of based off of Donkey Kong Country Returns, or Tropical Freeze in a way.
You could argue same thing when it comes to, like, Yokai Watch being an inspiration to Pokemon.
Yeah, it does remind me a lot of Pokemon. Tempo levels are hecking back and they're still tempo levels, alright.
We're gonna say it harder than ever?
I was gonna say harder than ever, but some of them aren't that bad. They're pretty much your typical, what do you call it? Your typical tempo level fare.
Okay.
Some of them go pretty crazy, but we'll get there.
Yeah, this level so far looks pretty creative. It reminds me of, it was something theater. I forgot what the game was called.
Battle Block Theater.
Battle Block Theater, thank you.
I never finished that game, but I remember it.
Yeah, I remember it too because I was really, really, really bad.
Buckle your pants. Buckle your pants.
Was that actually one of the songs?
Looks like the song that plays during the ending. That game had like one of my favorite openings to a game for a while. I'm very mad at myself right now.
Great! That's Shelly's floor! Literally the worst floor I could have put me in. No, you're not touching Goobs! Shoot!
Leave my goobs alone! Yeah, Crash 4 is difficult.
Go somewhere else!
Especially if you 106% it. If you 106% it,
Leave boobs alone!
If you're 106% Crash Bandicoot 4, I wish you the best in life. I'm telling that to myself because I did it twice.
106%? Like the Secret World part of it?
For Crash Bandicoot 4, the game has an absolutely batshit insane completion criteria, where, to give context, for Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3, that game heavily encouraged full completion. What you have to do in those games is break every box and every level, which sounds difficult, but the levels are well designed enough to where, you know, it's not that difficult to do. With exceptions, obviously. And then you have to collect all the gems in the level, where there are some, and there are colored gems that grant you special access to secret routes in other levels, and a lot of the times, it will provide you, with the colored gems, it'll provide you with a route in a level, and it'll provide you with, typically, usually the only way to get full completion in a level. So that's why they're required. And you need to get every gem in the Crash Bandicoot games. In Crash Bandicoot 2 and, I didn't know that was gonna fall. In Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2, you have to get every single gem, and break all the boxes in every level to 100% it. Which sounds like a task, but, you know, it's seamless enough to where, like, you know, it's very doable, even if the game is difficult. And it gets you, you know, whatever the alternate ending of the game is for that game.
Okay.
So yeah, Crash Bandicoot 2, it's the same thing as Crash Bandicoot 1. However, Crash Bandicoot 3 does mix things up a bit because it introduces things called time relics. And time relics are basically the game's version of time trials, where you have to blast through the level as fast as you can, except with time relics, basically a lot of the crates in the level turn into time crates that basically freeze the timer for a certain amount of seconds based on what kind of time crate it is. And so instead of just mass speed running, time relic runs are basically based around instead of searching every nook and cranny for boxes, you have to optimize how fast you can make it through the level and know which boxes to break to freeze time whenever you need to. And, you know, there are 3 variants of time relics based on how fast you beat the level. There's Sapphire relics, which is basically a participation award. There are Gold relics, which are basically the necessary requirement for 100% completion. And there are Platinum relics, which are purely for bragging rights. They're really, really hard to get. They're basically developer times. Yeah, and you needed all of them. Well, you needed the gold relics to 100% Crash Bandicoot 3 and get the best ending. That's all you had to do to get the best ending. If you want 102% in that game, you could get all the platinum relics, but again, it's bragging rights.
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot 4 takes that concept, or takes all those things, and turns every single one of them up to 11. So basically, what it does, we have a boss fight.
Oh, boss fight?
Oh, yes.
It's a shield.
My favorite creature. Frickin' sea lions.
Oh, bro.
Or is that a seal, or is that a lion? I don't know. I think it's just... It's probably just a
No.
seal.
If it was a walrus, they would have tusks.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a walrus. Figured that'd be the case. Alright, let's kick his ass.
No, Goobs! No!
Also, the music kinda slaps for this fight. Like
How much?
it's just kinda... It's kind of the first time a Donkey Kong Country game has had an electric guitar in its OST, so it's like, damn, okay.
Wait, let me hear it. Ooh. Pretty snazzy.
Yeah, bosses once again aren't luxurious, but the music makes them 10 times more interesting.
You can just feel that guitar holding back like from fucking Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goop's kind of dead as a pebble on the field. But thankfully it's not a blackout, so I can still continue.
It stars saying in the chat, there's also time relics in the racing spin-off, Crash Team Racing. Might as well be considered a mainline game because Crash Team Racing is so integral to the Crash franchise that it might as well be considered part of the series.
Maybe okay. Oh my god! Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of different stuff in Crash Team Racing, but and on the platformers. I forgot to mention one thing about Crash 1. Due to I don't know if it was hardware limitations or them not really doing much about it, or just wanting to make the game more difficult for the sake of being difficult. But for Crash 1, on the PS1 anyways, which is what it was originally released on, you can... the only way to... Get bent, idiot. The only way to successfully get a box gem in a level, which is what you get for, getting all the boxes in a stage. The only way to successfully do that is to not only get all the boxes in a stage, but get them all without dying. So,
I'm guessing dying is pretty easy to occur.
in Crash 1, absolutely. Especially on the PS1 version, because those controls are feckin' slippery. Also, before I explain why that's integral to Crash 4, I want you to soak in this environment, because it's just lovely.
Okay, oh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm looking back and forth while there's a pebble 3 feet away from me. Yeah, ooh, it's like a little fantasy town. It's really nice. Very, very lovely. Oh my god, Brittany, I hate you.
This is an autumn...
Guess what? I got a bomb! I got a bomb, so fuck you.
It's an autumn mountain world, and David Wise pops the fuck off with this soundtrack. Unfortunately, we have to take a break from listening to that majestic tune to listen to bonus stage music, baby, the best part of all these feckin' games.
Right. Floor done.
But, yeah, but yeah, basically, why this is an issue for Crash 4 is because instead of there being one maybe 2 levels. Or sorry, 1 or 2 gems per level, depending on whether or not there's a hidden gem in a level or a colored gem. Every single level in Crash 4 has a whopping 6 gems. And the thing with that is, instead of, you know, the objective being, like in the PS1 games, to, you know, get a gem by getting all the boxes, and another for occasionally just finding them in a level if one level has them. In Crash 4, every single level has the exact same bonkers frickin' objective. So what they have is you get a gem. You get a gem for getting I'm trying to remember the exact amount. I can't remember the exact amount off the top of my head. But you get 1 gem for collecting 40% of the stage's Wumpa Fruit, which is, you know, the basic collectible in, you know, Crash games, kind of like coins in Mario or bananas in Donkey Kong Country. You get another for collecting 60% of the Wumpa Fruit in the level, and you get another for collecting 80% of the Wumpa Fruit in a level. If that wasn't enough, you also get a gem for getting every single box in the level, which is harder than ever in that game because Crash 4 cranks up the difficulty tenfold. And then the next one is one that's just hidden in the level somewhere that you have to find, and some of them are outrageously freaking hidden. Like,
Not like oh, there's a hint that they might be there?
Most of them are like that. Most of them do have a pretty decent hint as to where they'll be. Others are just fucking stupid. Like, some of them require the absolute most absurd camera manipulation in order to even see that they're there. Like, you'll have to... There's a feature in the game where you can use the right analog stick to kind of shift the camera slightly towards, you know, a certain direction. It doesn't really do that much or make you see that much more, but it's required in one of the levels because one of the levels you have to be in a very specific spot that is not hinted to you at all. Actually, it is hinted, sort of, but basically there's a hidden box. There's a switch that you have to hit behind a barrel in one of the levels, and then you have to know that off-screen there are platforms that materialized into existence off-screen that are literally impossible to see without moving the camera. And that is where the gem is hidden. And it's basically like that. Like, they get fucking outrageous with where they hide the hidden gems. So that's another thing you have to look out for. And the last thing is making it through the level while dying 3 times or less. And when you play the game, it honestly doesn't sound that bad, especially on repeat levels, but there's a reason why it sucks, and I'll mention why in a moment. So, yeah, it's kinda overwhelming. Like, there's a lot to do. That's a lot to do in one level. But here's the thing. Halfway through the game, you unlock this thing called inverted mode, where the entire level... I failed. Where the entire level is mirrored. It's basically mirror mode in Mario Kart, except what they do to make it interesting is they apply some kind of special filter over, they apply some kind of special screen filter to make things a bit more interesting. Sometimes it works in interesting ways, especially when it comes to interacting with the level itself, like spreading paint everywhere or spinning to light up the level. That's when it gets interesting. But other times it's literally just an obnoxious screen filter that does nothing but hinder the experience. The thing is with that, is that you have to... Man. You have to get all 6 of those stupid gems the exact same way again in that, you know, in the reverse or in the mirror mode. You don't have... It's like, no, you can't just finish the level again. No, you have to do this exact same thing you've already proven the game you know how to do. You have to do it again. And this is just for normal 100%.
That sounds extremely tedious for a Crash Bandicoot game.
Yes, so you have to collect 80% of the Wumpa fruit. You have to break every box in the level, and you have to beat the level without dying 3 or more times. Numerous times. Or you have to do it twice. So that's 2, at least, so far, it's at least 2 playthroughs of every single level. But we're not done. No. Because...
Oh my god.
Because once again, the game introduces time relics. Yay, we love those things. Now, it wouldn't be so bad because in the last game, I mentioned that... in the last game, I mentioned you only need the gold relics in order to achieve 100% completion. And, you know, get the best ending. Well, you see, there are actually more than 2 endings in Crash 4, and they lock a 3rd one behind 106% completion. And the thing is, that means that in order to get, I think even just 100%, actually, I don't know if it's just 100% or not, I could be wrong. I think it is even just for normal 100%. Basically, instead of just having to go for the gold relics, you have to go for the platinum relics. They make you do the hard-ass fucking challenge that was a bragging right in every previous Crash game, including the ones that aren't titled Crash Bandicoot 4. Because they made a lot more Crash games after Crash 3, they just didn't call them Crash 4. So now you have to essentially go for what are basically the dev times, which is awfully funny because the game also rubs it in your face because there was a hidden 4th relic that isn't required for any percentage of completion. They are purely for bragging rights. There's a purple Toys for Bob relic, who are the developers of the game, and the Toys for Bob relics are the dev time, relics, and they are fucking bonkers. They are absolutely insane. There's a whole thing, there's like, you know, there's that whole conversation that exists. It's like, oh, developers of games, you know, it's like there are times where aren't really even good at their own game. Not the case of Crash 4. The developers of Crash 4 are fucking cracked. They are speedrunner levels of insane at the game. They require a near flawless run. And I do mean near flawless. Like the closest thing to not flawless. And yes, yeah, the developer time section. It is fucking insane, but it's not required for completion, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just purely for bragging rights. But, you see, not done. We're still not done. Because there's even more shit you have to do for completion. Now, you know, here's the thing. They introduce a shit ton more levels in the game outside of the inverted levels, because in certain levels there's a hidden cassette tape in them that you have to find somewhere. Sometimes they're pretty easy to find, other times they're not. And basically, in order to get these cassette tapes, you have to collect them by reaching that point in the level without dying a single time. So they spawn more towards the beginning of the level in the beginning of the game, but towards the end of the game, they start spawning like right at the end of the level, and this is with some of the hardest levels in the game. So it's pretty insane. But it's honestly not the worst thing, because you don't have, it's not like Crash 1 where you have to do, it's not like Crash 1 where they make you do the entire thing, get every single box without dying. Crash 4 dev surely wouldn't do something that stupid. Yeah, the cassette tapes, they unlock extra bonus levels, which are basically just really hard 2D levels. They're not the worst thing ever, because all you have to do to complete those is just get every box, and you can die as many times as you want in it. But they're still pretty hard. It is probably my favorite part of 100% in that game, because all you have to do is just focus on destroying all the boxes in a level, and they're designed pretty interestingly. Yeah, if you believe it or not, we are still not done, because there is one thing in Crash Bandicoot 4 that makes 106%ing it a monumental task that many do not even dare to attempt. And that is a concept they introduced in Crash 4, purely to appease Crash 1 enjoyers, called Insanely Perfect Relics. Insanely Perfect Relics make so many things in the game completely obsolete. What I mean by that is what you have to do to get an insanely perfect relic is you have to get every single box in a stage. I think it might just be that. I don't know if it's just that or if you have to get all the Wumpa Fruit and Hidden Gem. I don't remember. I think it's just breaking all the boxes. Here's the thing. You have to break all the boxes without dying. Which means, yeah, they frickin' pulled that stupid stunt that Crash 1 did. Where they pulled that stupid-ass stunt that Crash 1 did, where you have to beat the whole level, searching every nook and cranny for every box, which are way more hidden in Crash 4. You have to do it all without dying, in even some of the hardest levels in the game. And this is required to get the best ending, or quote-unquote best ending, of the game. And honestly, it's kind of a neat challenge, you know, Insanely Perfect Relics, you know, a way to show, you know, your perfection in the game. Problem is, it makes a whole bunch of the other challenges obsolete. Like, you remember the gem you get for dying in a level 3 times or less? Yeah, that is kind of rendered a little obsolete now, because, you know, it turns out, if you want to truly complete the game, you have to do every single level, getting all the boxes and shit, without dying a single time. And the levels in Crash 4 are freaking long, so it is a task and a half to do this. And there are many points in Crash 4 in the levels where there are points of no return. Like, if you miss a box, you have to restart the whole stage. And those insanely perfect relics are the entire reason why the game is completely utter bonkers to fully complete. But luckily, the saving grace of it is that you don't have to do it in the inverted stages. You only have to do it in the main stages or the inverted. Or you only have to do it in either the main version of the stage or the inverted version of the stage. It's preference, basically. But yeah, it's really like draining, and here's the thing, I could excuse all of that if the reward was worth it. The reward for doing all of this for 106%ing the game, doing absolutely everything in it, is an anticlimactic ending that basically teases Crash 5. And it didn't happen.
Wow, that is... Frankly, I would be fucking pissed off too.
It literally, all the cutscene is it's basically where Neo Cortex ended up in the game after the final boss battle, except the game reveals that his master Uka Uka is alive as he fucking laughs for 2 seconds and then it fades to black. There's no dialogue, no nothing in the cutscene. They just reveal that Uka Uka's not dead, and that's it. That's your reward for 106% completing the game.
Words can't even describe, like, how pissed off I would be, too, if I had to go all through that shit just to get an ending for a teaser of a game that never happened. That is actually absurd.
Yeah, it is... It is just... It's cruel. It's cruel. Because Crash 4 is a fantastic game, but like, the developers were on some serious hate boner when it came to asking stuff from the player, because they want you to do everything in that game. And I did it twice, because I like the game that much. Was it worth it? No. But on a lighter note, this level's pretty sick. It's kind of like Music Madness from the Factory World.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
This early on?
Well, yeah. It's basically there are autumn leaves falling down from the trees that you can platform on, and there's some there's some instruments like, I don't know what they're called, whatever the horn things are, trombone or something. I don't know what they're called. They're in the ground. They make some noise, and they have some musical patterns to them.
Okay. I will also say that another, like, at least for Cuphead, that I have played 100 or even 300% of it, because 100% is the normal mode, right? Where you complete everything along with the boss, right? 200% is like the expert mode. And I think 300% is the expert mode on the DLC, which I did. I did all that in a span of 2 weeks.
I would have gone insane.
I kept persisting and persisting. because I was like, if I can beat a few expert modes on World 1 of Cuphead, I can beat everything. And, brother, I can say this right here, that the fucking robot boss can kiss my ass.
Fuck that fight, dude. That fight can... I don't even know if it's worthy of doing something. Yeah, that boss is like the worst part of the game. Is it? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and at least the game rewards you if you get P rank in all the run and gun stages.
Yeah, with that, that's basically bragging rights too.
It's bragging rights, but you actually get something pretty interesting out of it. You get a black and white filter, which is pretty cool.
See the vintage filter.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, I will admit, so it's worth doing. Tempted as I am to want to 100% Cuphead, I'd probably go insane.
Oh, right, I forgot Gliss is about to snap. For those of you who don't know.
Glisten, I'm not potentially scaring people off by saying.
Hurry up, Sprout, hurry up, Sprout, hurry up, Sprout, hurry up, Sprout, hurry up, 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 hurry up.
Unless if you call Glisten a femboy mirror, in which I have offended every single person in this comment section.
Hey! Woo! Shit!
Was it? Oh, yeah, it's my
Go,
favorite.
go, 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 go!
Oh, yeah, it's my favorite part of the level, by the way.
Let me see. Ooh.
This is Tropical Freeze right here. We're going inside a giant trombone.
That is actually cool.
I would say this is Music Madness on crack, but it's not as intense as Music Madness. It's just fun. Alright, you. Damn it! I have missed out on a lot of shit in chat.
Wait, what did you miss again? What happened?
I just missed out on a lot of shit, and I just missed a lot of stuff Star said in chat. CTR is basically where you collect the letters C, T, and R. Skyrim's map. Yeah, you gotta do CTR challenge. You basically collect all the CTR levels in a race, or CTR letters in a race track.
Yeah, it's basically the messages from when you're having a massive rant about Crash Bandicoot.
Pretty much. Says you're missing the relics. Unfortunately, it's very much required to do that.
Guys, let me okay, when you have your rant of Crash Bandicoot, I'm gonna have my piece when it comes to Cuphead, right? So for Cuphead, right? Because I did everything on expert mode.
Yeah.
Every single level expert mode, along with the pacifist running on levels. Let me go down the list of which bosses gave me the most trouble, which ones were just a massive cakewalk. And a few of them actually did, a decent amount of them I did on my first try.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present you with Micro Wolf 23's Top 10 Hardest Cuphead Bosses to Expert. S rank.
So let's start with the root pack, right? Of course, with the potato, the onion, and the carrot, right? That was definitely first try. It was not that hard.
Yeah. I'm gonna pause because I like this minecart level and I wanna listen to what you're saying.
So root pack was basically the easiest boss to defeat, right? Gubila Grande probably took 2 tries because it was dumb on the first one. Because you can't take damage, because the moment you do, you can't get your S rank. You have to start over. Actually, I'm gonna admit something and say that some of the bosses at S rank I did it with Chalice.
Oh yeah.
Chalice is...
Yeah,
Chalice is basically some trinkets on crack.
Yeah, basically. I mean, dodge is basic. Is the dodge a parry or is it the roll? I think the dodge is a parry.
Dodge is a parry, yeah.
Dodge is a parry, you have a double jump, and I think you have extra health. Yeah, I remember that.
So that was mainly for the DLC bosses, though, with Chalice.
Yeah.
I used Cuphead, so, of course, the goat trinket in Cuphead is, of course, a smoke bomb. Smoke bomb is basically, like, the best trinket in the game. Because it's a fucking lifesaver if you don't want to get hit. Yeah, Gubila Grande 2 tries. Hildeberg, I think, 3 to 5 tries.
Hildeberg, which one was that?
It's the lady, the Constellation lady.
Oh yeah, that one.
Candy Carnation, that one was definitely 3 tries. Because I vividly remember each try. First was me being dumb and getting hit 10 seconds in. Second time was the last phase and me falling off by accident. And the third time's the charm.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh my god, fuck Barnes from Bon. The 3 mini bosses you go against from this chick is basically just random and by chance. You're just hoping you get a decent mini boss before you fight against her.
If you're going up against the waffle, say goodbye.
No, the waffle wasn't that bad.
Okay, which one of those is your least favorite?
It was I think it was either. Ooh, that's a Roger. I must open that. So it was either. It's going off of memory. It was either the cupcake, because believe it or not, it's also. Ooh, that probably almost got me. Anyways, because the cupcake, believe it or not, bounces across the screen, and there's little things that flood the floor. I don't know what truly happens, but
it's like a shockwave when he lands.
A shockwave, thank you. And since he's jumping around everywhere, sometimes it's hard to depict when he's gonna land.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. There's a couple other things too, but mainly the final part of the final phase isn't really that bad. I think that final phase I probably did that 2 times.
I think the reason that part kind of scares me because it's like, oh, I'm so close to finishing. I don't want to mess up now. And
yeah, the hits surprisingly are really easy to dodge. Because they're telegraphed to your last position.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think with the Cuphead bosses that they're all like very doable. Like none of them necessarily feel like complete bullshit.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Actually, I completely skipped Rippy and Croaks. They took 5 tries.
Okay, yeah, that's not too bad.
Let's see, Beppy the Clown. I'd say 10 plus tries. Same
Okay,
thing for Jimmy the Great. That was also at least 10 plus tries. Reminder, this took 2 weeks.
This is 10 plus tries. So this is like. So did you do all of these like after you like already beat the game normally, and then you are basing these tries off of expert attempts?
Yeah, I'm basing all these expert attempts. The
Okay.
normal game I just sped run.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. You mentioned clown. You mentioned what was the one you just mentioned? I'm trying to remember.
Which one though? Jimmy the Great? Or Jimmy the Great?
Oh yeah, that one. That's the genie one.
You know, the beginning, the first phase is a gamble because he will throw random shit at you or swords. Or the fucking, I forgot what's called. There's a GG on the field, so I'm just gonna do this. But, yeah, that was also 10 plus tries. Grandmastic, believe it or not, it took me 5 tries.
Wait, I'm trying to remember.
Grandmastic is the fucking dragon.
Oh my fucking god.
Surprisingly, 5 tries. You wanna know why it took 5 tries? Because at that point, I was like, wait a minute, I could just use the charge. The charge kit. And that helped so much for the final phase that I literally cried when I beat it on my 5th try.
You're like, thank God I don't have to do this stupid boss.
Wally Warbles, which is basically the cuckoo bird, I'd say 6-7 tries.
Yeah, that one is not exactly a cakewalk, but it's doable.
Rumor Honeybottoms, that's the queen bee. That one took 3 tries.
Okay, yeah, that's not the... Wait, okay, so this is now going into the third world.
It's the 3rd world now.
Okay, yeah.
Because I didn't do run and gun levels yet, I saved those for last.
Okay, yeah. Those are kind of completely different how you do those.
Yeah, I basically just skimmed through the run and guns because saving those for last, because I knew the pacifist runs were going to be a massive pain in the ass for their own right of reasons. But now we're getting Captain Brittybeard. In my opinion, is probably one of the funnest bosses to fight.
He is pretty heckin' cool, I will say. How many
That
tries did it
one
take
took
you?
4 tries. And believe it or not, this is actually a funny story. I'm pretty sure I still have the clip on the Xbox, but I was on the final phase with the boat fighting you now, and I was using my charge shot, and I fired it, and then I was like, wait, I feel hungry. I'm gonna get some popcorn, right? And so I go to my kitchen while it's still paused, get my popcorn, come right back. I hit unpause, knockout.
That's funny.
It was so fun. I'm pretty sure I still have that clip on the Xbox One. It was so funny.
That's a brutal fucking way to kill him. Just be like, all right, I'm gonna give you time to think, have your last thoughts. Give you time to have your I'm gonna get some popcorn, so go ahead and have your last thoughts. Okay, I'm back. Unpause. Knockout. Yeah, it's pretty. Damn.
And let's see. We got Sally's stage play. That one took 8 to 10 tries.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe because the fucking babies throwing their fucking bottles outside the window along with the lady spawning mouse bombs.
So that's... Okay, yeah, so that's more so towards the harder range so far.
Let's see, you've got Werner Werman. That's the I think that's the German mouse, I think. I could be wrong.
There's the mouse
That took 5+ tries.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's one of the bosses I always forget about.
Oh my god. Fucking Dr. Kale's robot. I can't recall how many tries that took.
Well, if we have a tier list for this shit, I imagine this shit goes in double S tier for difficulty.
It is so, like, oh my god. Like, the first phase is the one that gets me the most, believe it or not. It's not the second phase, because an expert mode, it spawns a bunch of bombs that will follow you. Because that one's just easy. That one you can just dodge while being small. But the third phase... Actually, no, the third phase was not that bad. Surprisingly. The first phase, it's what gets me each time.
Yeah, the third phase just goes all out bullet hell on you.
Like, it feels like you just stepped into hell. Like, the ninth circle of hell. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, it is one of the hardest bosses in the entire game. So, you don't really remember how many tries that took you?
I don't remember in the slightest, man. I don't.
Do you remember how many hours you spent on it?
If I can recall, probably like 3+ hours.
That's gotta be...
And then when I finally beat the boss, I just celebrated, man. Cause that was the same day I got my popcorn. So I chugged all my popcorn in pure celebration.
We're gonna call that 30+ tries then. That...
I'll lead them away, don't worry.
How about...
Alright, now... Phantom, that one...
The Phantom
I'd say was also hard. I'd say 15+ tries.
Okay.
That's mainly due to my stupidity.
So that's second place. But what about our fan favorite, Kala Maria?
She was also a really fun boss to play. I'd say... maybe 5 tries?
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Is that all of them in World 3, or am I forgetting some?
Nope, we're forgetting one more.
Brain work. What's so funny?
Well, that's actually a first. Someone in my Dandy's World group was like, I low-key thought your name was Microwave.
Well, the curse has spread into Dandy's World. Let's see here. What is that? What is the last boss? I gotta remember this. I got this. I played the game. I beat every boss. I know exactly what this last...
It's the Phantom Express.
You already covered that one.
Oh, wait, did I? Oh, wait, yeah, no, I'm retarded. I think that's all the bosses in Rule 3.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Just do your thing, Roger. Oh, shit. So... yeah, so now we get to King Dice. So...
Do you actually...
believe it or not, the last phase for King Dice, that's not that hard. If you think about it for 2 seconds. You just need to time your parry correctly.
He only has one attack.
That's literally it. Now the miniature bosses I came across that were difficult compared to King Dice, because King Dice is just a fucking like if you think about it for 2 seconds, King Dice himself is underwhelming.
It's literally just one attack. It's basically just a
One attack and spawn cards.
It's like a desperation move on his part. Now, do you actually have to take 0 damage for that? For King Dice?
Well, yes, you have to take 0 damage for all the bosses to get S rank. Because if you take damage once, you have to start over.
Okay, well then shit, that means you have to do all of King
But
Dice's...
there are health that you can get
Oh,
from.
so if you
So you need to have at least 3 HP in order to get S rank.
Oh, okay, so if you heal yourself, you're fine.
Pretty much.
Okay, so
So
you can take...
for the actual mini bosses that gave me troubles, not King Knight himself because he's again is underwhelming. Not overwhelming, underwhelming. Tipsy Trope, which is the triple, which is the trio, the alcoholic trio. They were fun. I only encountered like for these bosses. It depends on which number has a health point.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
kind of hard to really pinpoint which ones I've encountered the most. But I won't say which ones were bullshit. So the trio, I'd say I came across them 3 times. 3 or 4. For Chip Bedigan, which is the chip boss, I encountered him twice. I rarely encountered that guy. For Mr. Wheezy, he was the most I've encountered in the first 3. But he is stupid easy. Let's see. Pip and Dot, which is the dice couple. I've encountered them 3 times. And then for Hocus Pocus, I'd say twice. I've rarely encountered that. I really encountered the individual. Now for Fear Lab, that one I encountered the most. Probably like a maximum of 6 times.
Fear Lab. I'm trying to remember which one that is.
It's the horse one.
Is that the one where you're on the plane?
Yes.
Okay, I remember that.
Now, Pyroletta, I'd say. No, I'm sorry. Sorry. Anyways, that is the roulette roll lady. That one was actually pretty fun, because again, smoke bomb's broken, so it was not that hard to dodge her. I kind of heard the most. See, the Mangosteen, which is the 8-ball one, that one was really not that hard. But that the Mr. Chimes one can kiss my ass. That one's probably the hardest one because not because of the it's mainly the fact that he goes around screen raid too fast if you get cards wrong, because you see the cards for a split second before the boss even starts.
Oh,
And
yeah.
sometimes it can be a chore to dodge the monkey. And the boss as a whole is just, sometimes it can take a long time.
Yeah. That...
And then King Dice, as I mentioned before, is underwhelming. I've only encountered him like twice.
So how many tries do you think that is overall for the whole gauntlet?
Now, I've stated a rough estimate. But if I were to get a rough estimate of everything that I've said so far, I would probably have to say 12 to 15 tries.
So that's still probably on the harder end if you count him as one boss.
Yeah, maybe due to May due to certain bosses taking forever. Or bosses that are annoying.
Okay, yeah, that tracks, because, yeah, it is kind of unpredictable where you're gonna get, and some of the bosses are a lot harder than others. Now, how about the devil himself?
Now, surprisingly enough, the devil took 7 to 8 tries.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He's like,
Because at that point, I went through so much bullshit for all the bosses at that point to where I was just expecting everything to happen.
yeah, he's kind of like a mid-tier boss in terms of difficulty. Surprisingly. It took me like an hour to beat him because I was fucking exhausted. But, like, in terms of difficulty, yeah, he's like a mid-tier boss, I'd say.
There used to be a glitch with the devil where when he was in his goat form and he does a little clap thing, you can duck underneath him, but they patched that, which was dumb.
Damn.
And I know this because I tried it on my first try, and I was like, huh? You can't dodge anymore like that? That's stupid.
Yeah, why? That's a glitch? Like, why? I mean, why would they... I mean, I get... I get if that's not what you intended, but, like, you know... It seems low enough to where you can duck under it.
See, that's all the bosses from the campaign. From the original game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're getting to DLCs. Gumstone the Giant. This is where I've used Chalice.
This is yeah.
So for Gumstone the Giant, I'd say 7 tries.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Last part, it's kind of... I don't know, I can't tell if the last part is the hardest part, or if it's just the part that makes me the most anxious.
I think it's mainly the... I think it's the second... I think for me, it's mainly the first or second phase.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he is pretty... I mean, he's not really a cakewalk, but, you know, he's... What is it? I don't know. Hard to really describe him.
It's more of, I got him, bro. Go, go, go. Anyways, I'd say, like, if you don't know which platform you're stepping on correctly, then you'll get your ass beat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, which other DLC bosses? I do know of a lot of them. I'm surprised. It's a bit unrelated. I'm surprised there's only one plain boss in the entire DLC.
That is honestly crazy. I forgot there was only one playing boss. We're getting to it in a little bit, trust. So, because that one, I have a lot to say. So, Moonshine Mob, that's basically the Mafia. That is the Mafia one with all the spiders, the insects, all that, right?
The Anteater.
So that one was actually pretty fun to play because you move around basically everywhere. There's three platformish floors, you know.
Yeah.
And I'd say that was probably 10 plus tries.
And surprisingly, yeah, I think that boss is another case where the last phase was probably the phase I struggled with the most.
The Howling Aces, which is the one you're actually on a plane with the dude that helps get your plane.
Oh yeah, a literal plane. Actually, wait, before you do that, let me ask you this. When it comes to the Mafia boss, did you die to the fake out on your first go?
No. Surprisingly not.
I didn't either.
I'm surprised a lot of people did.
I was like, oh, I did it. Oh, well, that's an interesting... Because it was the first boss I did. So when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, that's a new knockout screen. Interesting. And then I'm like, no, wait, this isn't right. The boss isn't over until the screen starts fading. And then
You know, even I caught up on that too. Like, wait a minute, hold on, hold
like-
up, wait a minute,
I'm like-
something right.
I'm like, the screen isn't fading. Something's not right here, and there's not cartoon smoke explosions coming out of the boss. Oh, I realized, no, I need to be on my guard. And sure fickin' enough, stupid ass snail boy started yelling, and I'm like,
Hurry.
yeah, no, I'm glad I caught that. Like, I would have been so mad if that shit happened to me, if I died to that.
Yeah, again, surprisingly, I didn't fall for it.
Yeah, I think I almost did, because I think I dodged out of the way of the first, like, projectile at the last second. I didn't put my controller down or anything. I'm pretty sure most of the people who fell for that already put down their controller. But yeah, no, I didn't fall for it. Anyway, we can move on to the dog fighters.
Yeah, so that one... Come on, get my attention. Yep, there we go.
That's actually probably one of my favorite DLC bosses, I'm not gonna lie.
I would say mine would be... Well, I'll get that in a little bit. Get away from me. Get away from me, Shrimpo. I know you're trying to get my ass. Wee. But anyways, if I were to... sorry, I'm kind of in a bit of a hectic flow right now with the Shelly, but, I'll fill this up. The Howling Aces, that took 5 to 7 tries.
Okay, yeah, it's not too bad.
Mortimer Freeze. Actually, now I really think about it for 2 seconds. Mortimer Freeze gave me the most trouble.
Really? That's interesting.
Because of its first phase, and actually the last phase too. Because it's kind of difficult to determine whether or not the projectiles will go here or there. That makes sense. There's a lot of projectiles to dodge, and it's a very small arena too. And then the last phase, where it has those fucking eyes basically beaming out. Yeah, that one gave me a lot of trouble because I had to predict where said eyes would have the lightning coming out of it. So that was boring. That was rough.
Yeah.
Then I say the first and only playing level in the game with Esther Winster was the second hardest one.
Okay.
Not because of the first phase, not even because of the second phase, but the third phase. Oh my god.
The
Fucking wiener, like those like line of schlongs just going all across the screen, and you basically just have to predict where you can slide through with little gaps.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like I could be wrong. I feel like I did that part on my first try, but I don't remember for sure. I could be wrong. I don't remember. Also, see a star.
Go Roger, go! Go Roger, go! Go Roger, go!
Oh yeah, the progression. Oh wait, no. No, you mentioned third phase. I forgot. No, that's when they become a wiener.
No, the last. Sorry, yeah. Actually, yeah, last phase.
The last phase is when they become a can, right? They become
Yeah, the can one, yeah.
The fucking progression of that boss is insane. I love it.
It's mental, but I love it.
Yeah.
So then we got the Angel and Devil, which is the secret boss.
Is
Like
that
you beat once and that's it. You can't play it anymore for some reason.
there's no ranking for that, I don't think.
It really isn't. So we'll just skip that. Now, Chef Saltbaker, which I knew from the very beginning was gonna be a bad guy.
I'm not
Like there was no competition. I knew for a fact he was gonna be a bad guy because of the marketing posters and how they framed the chef as being this like overly nice dude. He's like, "Oh, I can help make a cookie to have Chalice being in her own body. I can help you.
Oh
You
yeah.
gotta put a lot of soul. You gotta put all your soul into baking, right?" And I was like, "Soul.
I also find funnily enough, I didn't really think much about the twist after the DLC like came out before I played it. But when I saw the first the announcement trailer for it, I initially just thought he was the villain for some reason. I just assumed he was, I guess. Like when I first saw him, I'm like, "Oh, okay, so we have Cuphead, we have Mugman, we have Chalice, and then we have our antagonist character." I was like, "Oh wait, he's not the antagonist." But shouldn't he be? Oh, well.
And lo and behold, my gut instinct was correct.
His boss fight is fucking mental.
Oh boy. I mentioned before that the Ice King boss was the hardest one. Yeah, no, I take it back. The final boss. Oh my goodness. That one was the worst one in that DLC when it came to the difficulty.
That one goes absolutely crazy.
That one I can't recall. It wasn't as long as the robot boss though. That I will say. It was almost as long. It almost beat the record for how long it took for me to finish it. But I'd say like it was at least 2 hours.
Damn. That's quite a while. I also find it funny how his boss is some insane, it's not, I wouldn't say an acid trip, but it is this absolutely insane, like, just over exaggeration of what's actually happening. Because, Cuphead is like tiny and because like Cuphead's tiny, or the players are tiny and they're on the chopping block, and then he grows in size to hold them in his hand, and then you break him, and then you're suddenly transported into a fucking salt, like some entire, because when he breaks, all the salt leaves his container, and it creates a fucking wasteland that you then fight the rest of the boss in. It's like, what the fuck are they smoking? How is he not dead by the time you finish the boss?
Pretty much, yeah.
I would argue, it's probably a hot take, I would argue that the Chef Saltbaker fight is more climactic than the devil fight.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree. I
was like, they went fucking insane on this boss. Like, they put the entire fucking animation budget in this fucking boss.
Yeah, the chef's boss makes the devil boss look like baby levels.
It makes it look like fucking Super Mario Bros. 1 Bowser. So that's probably the second hardest boss for you in the game overall, then, if it took you like 20 tries.
Pretty much. But we're not done yet because we have the King's Gauntlet.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the one that involves a lot of parrying. So, I think for that boss, does it count on the HP? I actually can't remember.
I don't think it's a rank. I don't think you get ranked for them. I think you just have to finish them.
Yeah, so yeah, that I'd say for finishing standpoint, in a normal way where you beat them individually. If I were to really like think about it for 2 seconds, the pawns I'd say were not that hard. I'd say it was my first try.
Yeah.
So, but the knight though took me 2 to 3 tries.
We have the knight. Then we have. What was the third one? I forgot the third one.
Bishop.
The bishop.
That's the one that goes around the arena as a floating head, I think. That one I'd say was also probably my first try.
We have the bishop.
Now we got the rook, the one with the with the little axe. That one was 3 tries, maybe even 4 if I think hard enough, because I really can't remember the rook that well.
Yeah, I remember that one, and then there's the last one, which I think I actually first tried.
Then we got the queen. That one was probably surprisingly 2 tries.
I think I first tried the queen, but I could be wrong.
Now we have the boss rush of all of them at once. The actual boss rush of all of them in one go was 3 to 5 tries.
Yeah, you already got an experience with them, so makes sense.
And I think that's all the actually no, we're not done yet. We got the renegades.
Yeah.
Now the ones mainly the ones that are mainly the ones that are the pacifist version. I myself did not try the regular renegades where you just go through it and try to get S+ rank. I just wanted to do pacifist because that covers the S+ rank. So if I were to go for the first world, actually I think each world has 2, right? 2 renegades?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright, so for the first renegade, which is the forest one, not the one with the woodpeckers, but the number one where you climb a tree, I think. Alright, is the one with the woodpeckers? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the forest one. That one was 3 tries. Maybe 4.
Yeah, I remember that one. And then there was the woodpecker one.
Woodpecker one, that was definitely 10 tries. Maybe because I was dumb.
That one throws a surprise. That one throws a surprise mini boss at the end, if I remember. You can just dodge it, I think.
Yeah, the whole point is that you have to try to use your smoke bombs, smoke bomb, trinket, along with a couple other things to dodge bosses.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think there are any others in World 1. So, like, World 2 had... Okay, I forget exactly which ones were in which world, because...
World 2 had the circus tent, and then the other was basically a acid trip one.
Was it the one with the trombones?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, those 2. Then I remember the last 2. running guns.
The last
from there.
two, yeah, the last two is the one with the crawfish, and then the other one was
like the
right,
medieval castle.
right, the last one with like the mountains, I think, right?
Is the one
Yeah, it
with
was,
the
it was the one. It was the one with the mountains.
It's a
That I
mount-
remember for sure. That one was the hardest running gun for sure. That one can kiss my ass.
and then it ends with the fee fi fo fum giant.
The giant was not the hardest part though. It was the beginning. Dodging all those fucking enemies with those flying axes and pickaxes. Those ones can kiss my ass.
Those were some.
Because you need to dodge them. You can't kill any of them. You have to dodge them. Oh my god.
Fickin'. Yeah, hecking crazy. So that was the
But yeah, I finally got my Vintage Award, along with some other things too. Like obviously getting the other award with getting a different overlay of the World 2. You're not gonna give me Demon Child. Anyways. But yeah. All that 2 weeks.
2 weeks of constant expert grinding.
Come on, Roger. Go, 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 go!
Well, 100% Cuphead ain't easy, so congratulations.
And I have massive bragging rights.
Bragging rights to say, yeah, Cuphead, that game that people won't stop fucking comparing to Dark Souls, yeah, I fucking 300% that game.
Right, I forgot that was a whole thing.
It's
back
2D
then.
Dark Souls. La 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 la.
Shut your ass up. This is not like Dark Souls. The only thing is difficulty, and that's really it.
I'd argue Cuphead is harder than Dark Souls, but maybe that's just me. Maybe not harder than Elden Ring, but harder than Dark Souls. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Microwolf's definitive Cuphead boss ranking. Now I'm gonna show you this. What is it? I'm gonna show you my favorite minecart level in the game.
Sorry. That was the massive tangent and a half.
Nah, I had my tangent. You had your tangent. I would have continued, but the only reason I didn't is because it's just my favorite minecart level in the game.
Woo! Try to get me, Bobetta. You can't. I got 3 boxes of chocolates. Can't get me.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a,
Woo!
oh, I'm sorry. This is a boat level.
Don't worry, bro. I got you. I was just having my fun. Oh my god, Babetta had a seizure. Nope, gotta turn around. I guess where I was positioned when Babetta spotted me, she went back and forth like she was having a massive stroke. That was funny.
I hate everything right now. I can't believe I let that shit happen.
Leave me alone! Ginger, please leave me alone.
I'm gonna fucking cry. Can't believe I let that happen to me. Well, I'm gonna have to do this level again anyway. Hi, my name is Pineapple. I like to play and draw. Those are two things that Pineapple likes to do.
I'm gonna say this right now, Ryder. While I was explaining my Cuphead, completion, I had the slowest Dandy's run I've ever had.
Jesus criminy, how long did it take for you to get Dandy?
No, not Dandy, but no, I'm talking about just normal one, sorry.
Oh, just... How long did it take you to get to wherever you were at?
So the objective was floor 20.
Mm-hmm.
And it was me, a Cole, whose extraction rate is below average, and a Roger, who is slow, but is good with extraction. So you can imagine how slow that was.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was... Hey, I got a lot of meters in, so that's something.
That's something. Floor 20 indeed. No, don't say it, Pineapple. God damn it. Damn it. Of course.
Actually, let's see.
Oh, Pineapple.
I just need 1,500 more Icar to finally get Astro.
But, how you doing, Pineapple?
Who pinged me? Oh, right.
Yes, you are funny. I am laughing so much right now. I was asking you how you were doing, Pineapple. Okay, that's good. Glad you're doing fine, this fine tropical freeze. We have to go to the tropical freeze to save Donkey Kong Country, Morty. Where the fuck is this secret exit? I forgot.
Oh my god, that is hilarious!
I just want everybody to know that it was my mom who taught me how to play video games.
Yeah, your mother was the one. Nah, I'm kidding. I was about to say something wrong. It was on the wrong screen.
Fuck!
Oh my god. Oh, it got me lightheaded. You got me lightheaded, man.
And thus, we have Micro's lightheaded remark for the evening. Fuck! Can we not have basic ape rights in this household?
Ape rights, that's crazy. You kinda missed your letter.
No, No, I already got that. I'm looking for the secret exit.
Oh, okay, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, my fault.
No, you're fine. Oh my god. I actually didn't know this was here. I was just trying to look for the secret exit, because I forgot where it was.
Oh. Oh, that was a lucky guess.
Give me my puzzle piece, you bitch. Okay. No. Where is the fucking exit? I know it's around here. Oh, fuck. Where was it? I'm desperately trying to remember where it was. Not there. Definitely not there. How do I keep falling for that? I found this shit when I was a fucking wee little lad. I don't know why I can't find this shit now. I'm not checking in there again because I know that shit is death. Wait, was it up there? I hope it wasn't. It probably was. I didn't want to do that.
It's kind of awkward how it goes from like a cart to immediately a boat.
Yeah, it's the fun thing about this level. I'm trying to remember where the fuck it is. I'm gonna try jumping up there one more time. If I crash up there, then it's not there. This is how you look for secret exits. You turn DK into a fucking kamikaze. That ain't it.
Maybe it's another underwater secret?
Maybe it is underwater. I'm so like I know it's in this level. I remember it's in this boat cart. I just don't know where. And I'm gonna feel like a gosh darn idiot when I find it. What the hell killed me? To be fair, I did jump.
Whee!
Wait a minute. No. No. My brain is... Maybe it is later. Okay. Maybe it's not in this section. I think I've been gaslighting myself this whole time. I already got this piece, so...
Kamikaze.
DK's like, alright, let's do this shit. Fucking jumps into the pit. Okay, maybe it is later in the level, and I've just been gaslighting myself into thinking it's in the boat section. Oh my fucking
Wait,
god.
no, I think I found it.
Son of a fucking bitch, it was during that part. I've been killing apes for so fucking long for nothing. I'm sorry, DK. I don't have anything against apes. Right. Can't believe I forgot about this.
And I found it.
Yes. Yes, you did. Good job. You get head pats.
Yay.
Now I spent 30 minutes on a singular level. Let's do the rest of this world. Crumble Cavern. This world is something else. We go from autumn level to even more autumn level to now we're in a heckin' cave.
Oh my god, Flutter, you're not helping, you're not helping, you're not helping, you're not helping. Oh my god! Yay, my whole inventory is just chocolates.
It's a whole barrage of chocolate. I mean, chocolate is pretty based, I ain't gonna lie. I would fill my inventory with chocolate.
This is the diabetes inventory.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Why can't something just taste good and be healthy?
I just heard a goob.
Hate it here.
Wait, what happened?
I frickin' fell. At the last gosh darn second. Alright, now. It's a very cheesy mine. I forgot how cheesy it was. I'll tell you this. If I try an idea, like a fucking cheese cave, they would run with that.
Gee, no, I have a goob that I'm distracting. That I'm only distracting for because I know these people are struggling with goob. Cause I've heard a bunch of deaths from goob alone.
Goob is kind of difficult if you're not, or if you're a distractor.
It's a matter of like counting your head how much he has until he tries to grab you.
Yeah, you gotta know. Okay, he's about to grab, get out of the way.
It's a matter of like being ahead and not being too close to him.
Yeah, makes sense.
And time for me to go. Whee!
Oh fuck, was this the way I'm supposed to go? That's not where I wanted to go. Okay.
Here. There we go. Actually, what's your personal opinion on the concept I made?
I'm pretty sure I.
It was.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I did. I mean, unless you want me to say it on stream. I mean, I did tell it to you. Like, yeah. I mean, it looks way better than the original.
Oh, I kind of assumed you had more to say, but didn't have the time to.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I can say more about it. I mean, I really do like how the thick wiring, like, below V is like, you know, serves as like tentacles, but also like kind of like snake-like kind of scales in a way because of the way they move around. I like how they're basically designed to move like a snake, which I think is really cool.
And the only characters that kind of move like that, like a snake,
Yeah.
is maybe I guess Finn, but they really crawl. I don't think that counts.
They kind of crawl, yeah. It's like they have arms to move around. It's like they're not shifting their body around and stuff like that. And that's what's pretty interesting about the concept. I also like how part of
I forgot how fast Cole is. Hold that thought for a moment. Oh my God! Get away from me, please. Get away! Get away! Shoo! 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 All right, continue.
I also like how half of Twisted V's face in your concept is glitched out. It kind of makes V's ability make a lot more sense. Twisted V's ability make more sense. Twisted V will slow you down when they spot you.
Have you seen the other detail upon V's face?
The other detail. Let me take,
Yeah, detail.
Yeah, let me take a look. See. Let's see. V.exe in progress.
At that one.
Yeah, it's like V's like rebooting in sorts. Or no, wait. V.exe.
No, it's in progress. It's not an update.
No, they're currently in the act of doing that. V.exe, that's also interesting because that's the name of most creepypastas. Don't know if that was.
I mean, it's a play on a joke that like V looks like a creepypasta.
Yeah. Here we have our first rocket level.
Yay! I was also thinking that her tail with the microphone on it.
Oh yeah, that's also really cool.
So with, good.
I probably should have commented on that. I mean, it makes a lot of sense because, like, especially if the microphone is plugged into V.
I was also thinking that the tail on V, the one I showed you was the tail wrapping around V's right hand, having said hand hold it.
Oh yeah.
But I made some other concept art that I didn't show you yet, where the microphone becomes the hand. As in, like, the tail kind of fuses with the right hand, and the microphone is the hand.
Oh.
I didn't show that yet. Actually, you know what? I will right now. Hold on. Let me get my notebook quickly. Actually, you know what I can do? I'm gonna take a break from Danny's World and just doodle.
Okay. That sounds good. Let's see here.
I didn't post it yet.
Oh, I know. I'm just looking at the other one. I also like how, her right arm is ripped off. And
Yeah.
yeah. I especially like what you did, where instead of Iker being the thing that is kind of like the big separating thing in her, in her stomach, because like normally in her official Twisted design, her body's separated by Iker, but here it's more like stretched wiring, which I think fits a lot more.
Yeah, there's still Iker present, but that's not the main focal point.
Yeah.
It's just that the Iker corrupt her so much that her circuits begin to be exposed.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more interesting as a result.
Yeah, here. Let me send you the additional stuff I've added.
Let me take a look-see. Okay, okay, that's interesting. So now the other arm is also kind of Ikered, but the wires are holding up the microphone. And
There's two different versions of it, where one is kind of like welded shut like stitches, and the one that's kind of loose.
one is loose, it's kind of dangling. And I think that's pretty interesting. And is it different collar designs? I also like in the face concept you have where is it the things are falling down her eye are kind of like tears, but they're not. It's like it's like ribbon
Yeah,
cables.
I shaped it to be more glitchy.
It's more, yeah, it's kind of like ribbon cables almost, what it reminds me of.
But of course, I will try to make my final design of it, if I can. Well, not my Danny's World, but I'm gonna take a break.
I don't know.
And also, my whole desk area has a shitload of mechanical pencils, so I have a lot of resources.
Nice. Honestly, like, I don't know if you're any kind of, like, Dandy's World, like, public community things or something, but I would honestly post that, like, somewhere a lot of people could see it, because I do think that's a lot, I do think that design is a lot more interesting than the one in the actual game.
Oh yeah, we should eventually, like, after you're done with your stream, we should really do, like, a tier list of designs.
I think that'd be cool.
Alright. So, what do you prefer? The glitchy tiers or no? Or what should be, like, removed?
In terms of removal, I guess if one thing had to be removed, it would probably be the glitchy tiers. That would probably be the one. Like, I do like it, but if that was like one thing I would probably remove, it would probably be that. If we're wanting to make things a little more, I guess, simplistic, I don't know. Not that it's overwhelming or anything. But I'm trying to think what to remove. I don't really think, because I'm trying to remember what's on the actual Twisted design.
Here, I can send it to you. Give me a minute. Dandy's World V. There. Gross. Gross.
It's like, hi, I'm V. Do you want to see what I would look like if I were 6 foot?
There you go.
Let me take a look, see. After I dive into a secret stage in these hecking balloons, why is there a temple in here? Okay, yeah, one negative thing I have to say about this game is that all the feckin' bonus stages have been replaced with just temple backgrounds, which is not as interesting.
Nice.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's literally just V, but taller.
It looked like a Karen, I'm gonna be frank.
Yeah.
She has the Karen look,
Yeah.
which is not her character.
What is it? How important would you say the more twisted, like, necktie is to the design? I think
Well, V herself also wears a bow. Like, the normal version wears a bow.
that is true.
Because she's a TV host.
That is true. It just, you know, this one looks a bit more twisted. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to think, legit, because I do think it looks cool, but, like, I think it would I'm trying to think, like, because it looks very, like, it looks...
Place.
I wouldn't say it's kind of hard to say because like a lot of stuff with Twisted V is like kind of ruined and broken down, and then the tie is very like it's very elegant.
Normal?
I guess very normal and elegant. And I guess what I would probably do is maybe have the tie. It's a little hard to think because I feel like. I think you could probably make the tie maybe a bit, like, torn a bit, but at the same time, I don't know if that'd be a bit too cliche or not. I'm trying to think.
I'll try to think about it.
I'm just trying to think of, like, because I think the design looks good as it is. I'm just trying to think of, like, what you say, like, things to change / remove. I fucking love this level. I adore how the music becomes so much more atmospheric when you start sliding on the vines. It's so fucking cool. I love this game.
Do you think V should have like a sinister smile or have more like a saddened smile or anger?
I kind of like the way it is. I kind of like the way you have it, where it's like a, you know, it's like a teeth grin, but then her eye is like pretty nervous. It's like she's kind of struggling to keep up like the kind of intense kind of persona she has. And by intense, I mean like the very, like, I don't know, the one that, you know, is kind of braggy and trying to, you know, get rid of like Dandy from all the marketing and stuff.
So for her personality, I should probably read out the personality just to give you an idea. So, quote, V is a straightforward toon who sometimes acts arrogant and shows off her superiority, as seen in some of her dialogues and interactions. She subtly shows some dislike towards Standy in some of her dialogue. It's shown that she is logical and wants the other toons to better themselves, though she may be very blunt about it. She also seems to not express much emotion other than being unamused for the most part, yet showing confidence. She has trouble complimenting others without coming off as backhanded, as shown in one of her interactions with Brightney. She also seems to tend to have a dismissive nature when she interacts with most toons. Despite being arrogant, she shows a soft spot for Astro. Though V comes off as straightforward and blunt, she shows hints that she cares for the other toons and wants the best for them.
I mean, what I was thinking is like, I feel like I think with the I think it kind of shows that there is a bit more, there's like a side to V that she's kind of repressing, mainly when it comes to like her actual like feelings and emotions towards other people, or keeping up like the persona she has with her shows as like a show host and stuff, and being, you know, arrogant and whatnot.
I see what you mean, like trying to show a smile, but said smile feels more sinister than it needs to be, and her being in a nervous wreck.
Yeah, especially since she's twisted. Oh, it's so cool. I love this game. Oh, right, the temple level.
Should I get the B.exe in process?
Yeah, I think that's a nice touch, honestly. I think it's a nice touch. Maybe... Actually, I don't know. Well, what I was gonna say is maybe the text could be, like, a little smaller, like as if it's like a... Like how small text is on, like, a program screen, for example.
The issue is that since this is a small drawing, I did kind of hard to make it small. I'm gonna try.
It would be hard. It'd only really be easy to do in, like, a digital drawing.
I'll try with pencil. Alright, I guess this works. It's pretty hard for you to see when I post it.
Alright, what about for the neck? Should the neck still have the wires?
The neck?
Yeah, cause I have the neck show some circuits.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Alright, what about the tie though? Cause the tie gives me the most trouble. Cause you saw how many varieties of ties I wanted to draw.
Yeah. It's kinda... The idea that just popped out of my head was to just remove it to show that she, I don't know, is done with it, but I don't know, that'd probably make her look a little naked, I guess, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Let's see. I may have an idea. What if the tie was wrapped around her circuit neck?
That would be cool. It's like, as a way to try to, like, patch it up. I think that would be cool, honestly.
Because if you think about it for 2 seconds, the circuits on her neck is the most vulnerable because of, like, if it gets barely tangled and it snaps, she's basically done.
Yeah.
You could argue for the stomach part, but at least she'll still have her upper half.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think like a part, maybe like the bow can be wrapped around her neck as like a choker basically.
Yeah. This process makes me question how long the process was for designing Twisted V.
I really don't know. Cause that drawing I did of V, that took like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, you came up with that on the spot when I said, yeah, what you did for that drawing is a lot better of a concept than the official one. And you're like, hold up, let me cook.
Did I say hold up, let me cook?
You didn't say that, but that's what you were like.
Oh yeah, it did take 20 minutes.
Yeah, you did that while you were still in college.
That in itself is crazy.
Hire Dandy's World devs, hire this woman.
Wait, how big is the bow? It's pretty big. But it could probably just be cut. I mean, like the bow's cut to where like it can make little tiny like eyes around it, I guess. I don't know. Cause you can stretch bows enough to where you can make it like a tie.
Yeah. This stage was not supposed to take that long.
Oh, maybe like the expression on her face is shown like maybe like before she got corrupted, she was probably choked to death or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be an interesting idea.
That would be pretty fucked up too.
Messed up.
Like maybe like V tried to fight Dandy and Dandy overcame her as it's like overpowered her by like cutting off her legs and then as like a massive salt on the wound choking her with her own bow.
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy. It's like, this is for all
I
that.
just thought about that on the spot.
Yeah, show, what's your, or sorry, yeah, game, what's your excuse? Now we can fight the boss. This boss. Oh no, Cranky Kong. Whee! I'll show you not to waste potassium like that, you feckin' boyd.
Now question, should the left hand be fused with the microphone or just have her hold it?
Maybe fused, but it could be like poorly stitched together.
Okay.
Prepare for a walloping heckin' Boyd. Why did I do that?
And also, should the right hand be missing too?
Yeah,
right hand.
I think it would definitely make things a bit more interesting. Though then again, if V's hand is already fused with the microphone, that means one of her hands is already kind of ruined anyways.
So keep the hand?
Probably keep the hand. That way she has some kind of,
Grapple.
some kind of grapple. Alright, you hecking Boyd. I'm gonna teach you that wasting potassium is harmful to the environment.
Of course have the stomach be exposed. Not with Icar, but with circuits.
Circuits. It's a lot more interesting for V.
Because they had canon that most of the characters got corrupted by Icar. Instead of, you know, dying on the spot. But with V's case, she probably died before the Icar could get to her, and then Dandy corrupted her.
Yeah. You know, I'm actually convinced. You know, before I took a look back at the official design, I was convinced, like, yeah, there's no way they thought to have, you know, her body be separated like that. And so I checked, I'm like, oh, they did. But it's with Icar? Oh, okay. That's not as interesting. Because, like, I mean, V's a literal computer.
Of course, add some Icar to her because you can't get that for Icar, but of course not. Only cover the parts where, like, it separates.
Alright, bitch. Man.
Yeah, the missed potential on this.
Oh, man. As much as I want to feckin' continue because this is my favorite world in the game. Ugh, I've been doing this for 3 hours, and worlds in this game are long.
You're not obligated to continue.
I'm not going to. I'm just like, man, I want to get into this. Because this first level is probably my favorite level in the whole game. But, nah, I'll save that. I mean, what time is it? Jeez Louise, it's 12:40. Yeah. I think that will do it for this stream. Next time we will get to peak territory with this game. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully next time I won't be sick.